All right, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC, guys. We're going to take a look at BTC on a daily basis. We're going to take a look at it on a 2-day basis, and we're also going to take a look at it on a 6-hour time frame, and what type of correction we could be anticipating going into the going into basically the summer and all that good stuff, right? So let's go ahead and dive into the analysis. We're also going to talk about Ethereum on a lower degree and all that good stuff, right? But first thing first, we're going to start off with BTC on a daily basis, right? On a daily basis, what we've been saying is we've been anticipating a potential strong support at 49.51, give or take. Anything below 49 going to be basically a potential steal, just in case price action price actions do not break the support area just about like a 49. We did break below even 47, but got bought up very quickly, and we're going to take a look at it on a 6-hour basis, what type of price action we could anticipate over the next like a few hours and so on, right? So daily basis, it is looking very strong right now, still not breaking below the daily 100 EMA. As you can see, last time we retested the daily 100 EMA once again was like September, okay, October actually, okay, first week of October, right there, right? We bounced off of it and basically pump all the way up to 60k. So are we going to be able to break it? We already broke it, but did not get a open and close candle below it, so we still got some more consolidation to do. So if you haven't watched my previous analysis regarding the potential retest of 52 to 53, after we basically get the 6-hour bullish crossover, which is what we're going to talk about next, right? And all that good stuff, go ahead and watch my previous short-term analysis so you can understand exactly why we got the bounce back up, right? So now let's go ahead and dive into the three-day time frame, right? On a 3-day basis, it is actually bearish, even though we got a nice bounce from the 49-47 range. On a 3-day basis, we still pretty bearish, okay, short-term bearish. So it doesn't mean like we're not gonna be reversing within the next like a few days and so on, but as long as we basically staying below the 3-day 21 EMA, and at the same time staying below the 2-day 21 EMA, all the price action we're going to see in this range going to just be accumulation, because it is not confirmed yet. We're going to be pushing to the upside, okay? So on the higher time frame, short-term bearish, right, till we get at least price action above the 2-day 21 EMA. Right now the 2-day 21 EMA, it is just about like a 55, so which is not bad at all if you basically take a look at it in terms of percentage. It is not a lot, but in terms of like a pattern, it is a lot to get back above 55, okay? Once again, it is only 4,000 points. However, in terms of pattern, because we're gonna need our MACD on a 2-day basis at least to a flip bullish at the same time. You see what I'm saying? So we can definitely go above 55, but if the MACD fails to basically cross bullish again, we're gonna basically see another hard drop. So something to keep in mind. I wouldn't be FOMOing. I would just be just let the price action do the work until we get a clear confirmation of a bullish crossover on our 2-day basis, and we're going to be looking for the next strong move to the upside. All right, something to keep in mind. On the 3-day basis right there, that's the first candle we're opening like below the 3-day 21. So let's see how bulls gonna be buying the dip, okay? Just because we got a nice bounce doesn't mean the reversal, we're gonna be reversing once again. So it is only a 2-hour pump, so be cautious, okay? Be cautious, and keep on buying the dips, and we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to reverse later on, right? So now let's go ahead and dive into the analysis we talked about regarding the 6-hour time frame and the potential flat correction we could get, right? So I'm going to take a look at the chat room. When I'm done, okay, I'm going to answer the some of the chat questions, right? So now, you know, on a 6-hour basis, before we talk about the you know, bullish crossover, remember the lower degree, okay, they just give you like short-term reversal. They do not give you any confirmation, okay? Something to basically keep in mind, right? So what we said was like we're gonna get a short-term support right here, and it could be, okay, the reversal point. However, if we break it, we're going to be looking for the low 40k, just about like a 43, 44 area, right? So we're getting a nice bounce of this range, just about 46, and MACD right here, it is starting to flip bullish. So that's a very, very good sign if you take a look at it on the lower degree, okay? It might not matter a lot on the higher time frame, but at least it is going to give us some sort of confidence starting from the 6-hour time frame, right? We could be reversing, okay? So what we need to see right now, even if we're going to be making another lower low, right, we just want to stay, okay, positive on our MACD, okay? That's all we need to do right now, even because price action can still make some new lows, right? But it could be so volatile, they're not going to basically stay there too long. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to tell you right here. If BTC retests like a 47, it might get bought up very quickly. That's it. It could be the same setup also, right? On the 6-hour basis, when we basically do this, when we basically retest the you know, 43, 44 could get bought up very quickly and basically pump right back up within like a 4 to 6 hour time frame, right? So that's something like possible. We could be it is something possible we could be anticipating going into the next you know, going into next month and all that good stuff, right? So something to keep in mind. Now let's go ahead and dive into the MACD right now, the real good stuff, right? So I'm starting to be you know, I'm starting to you know, pay attention more on our MACD, right? When you take a look at it back then right here, remember guys, when BTC was dropping right here, okay, what we said was like, what, we're going to be reversing. Why are we going to be reversing? We already got our bullish crossover right here, and we already got our we already got our bullish divergence. Okay, so price action basically pump all the way up to a new all-time high, all the way up to 58. Once again, after we, you know, we drop again at 43, got the bullish crossover right here, created a new all-time high right there. Okay, right there we got the bullish crossover, bang, new all-time high. Right now we're getting another bullish crossover, so it is telling me something big is about to happen, right? We could potentially see a big reversal. You might be saying like, Sen, that's not, you don't have enough data, right, to do that, right, to basically say we're going to be reversing. However guys, we've been following our MACD long enough, right, to basically be to basically say we could get a nice chance to pump back up. If you take a look at it back in November, when price action was dipping right here, and bulls actually bears, right, we're looking for 13k and so on. What we said, we said we're going to be pumping to the upside and we're going to reverse back up, reverse back down, right, and basically double crossover right there on our MACD. Okay, even if we go back up right here, right, at when BTC was at 10k area, right, remember we do have a gap at 97, I think, right? So right there, okay, I think we got a gap at 97, right, something like that, 96, 97, right? So when BTC dipped down to 10k, right here, okay, we got a nice wedge pattern, bullish crossover on our 6-hour time frame. What we did, we said, guys, we're going to take it to the moon. So we basically longed it from like a 10k all the way up to basically 11k range. Okay, so something to keep in mind regarding our 6-hour time frame, right? It tends to give us a nice signal when we, you know, when we need to go up. Okay, so, and right now we already got a bullish signal on our MACD. It is not, once again, it is a 6-hour time frame. It is not an hourly, it is not 15 minutes, so we can still, okay, do this, okay, still drop lower and then reverse. One thing we just don't want to do is like being bearish or too bearish after we get the bullish crossover right here. Okay, if we get a bearish crossover, then we just have to basically ignore it. Okay, but as long as we're staying positive on our MACD right now, I said it on my previous analysis like 24 hours ago, we said if we get the bullish crossover, price action above the 21 EMA, that could potentially be it. Okay, so be excessively cautious. Even though, you know, we could drop down to 43, it's not guaranteed. Okay, it is not guaranteed we're gonna be dropping low. I'm going to take a look at Ethereum next, and then you know, I'm going to take a look at the chat room, right? So let's go ahead and dive into the analysis for Ethereum. So Ethereum, it is still looking pretty strong, right? If you take a look at it on a 2-day basis, as we said, Ethereum, nothing bearish as of now. Can we, you know, can we get rejected again? Yes, we could get rejected, right? But as of now, it is still pretty bullish. Price action above 21 EMA, I don't see anything bearish right now. We got a trend line support right there. Okay, so pretty easy setup for Ethereum, right? As long as we're staying above our trend line right there, we're still pretty bullish. MACD is not giving us any sign of reversal. Even if we take a look at it on a 6-hour basis, right, we're about to get another bullish crossover right here on our 6-hour basis, right there, and price action just pumped above the 21 EMA. Beautiful support right here on our 100 EMA basis. Okay, we did have a short-term you know, head and shoulder pattern formation, but I don't like to short these head and shoulders pattern formation when, you know, everything is pretty strong, especially on our 2-day basis. You see what I'm saying? So did not want to try to short the sucker when everything looks you know, pretty juicy. So Ethereum, you know, still looking pretty strong. We got an upside target up to 3K, and potential support just about like a 1971 down to a 1888. It is still going to be our support, just in case you know, we get a bad news or anything, we know exactly how to deal with it. As of now, it is still a hold, you know, till we get a bearish setup, right, for the Ethereum bears. Okay, so if you're Ethereum bear, just be cautious, right, because Saka is pretty still pretty bullish, right? Yeah, BTC is up. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum on a lower degree now. So 6-hour, same thing. Okay, once again, we just above the 6-hour 100 EMA. The support level to look for right here. Okay, this red box, just in case we break right here. We do have a double top, double bottom, like Robin said, right? We do have a where this sucker is, right there. Come on, right here, buddy. Right here. Okay, we got beautiful double top, double bottom, pump to the upside. We're getting another one right here. Okay, so the move right here could also itself be a double top, double bottom right there, this move and that move, but it is still within the same range. I wouldn't be panicking if Ethereum drops below $2,000. But as of now, once again, Saka is pretty strong. Would just let it do the work. Wouldn't be looking for any bearish setup. Just be holding and staying strong with the trend till we hit 3K at least, and then we're gonna be looking for 4K after that, right? So Ethereum bulls are still pretty strong. And do I like MACD better than RSI? I mean, I like both of them, right? It all depends when I need my RSI, and the MACD gonna give us a better signal. It is slower, but it gives you a better signal than the RSI. But if you use them both together, right, when both of them giving you the same signal, like both giving you like a bullish divergence, it is going to be great. Like BTC, that's why I was telling you on my previous analysis on the 2-day basis, if you notice well, what we said was like we do have a bullish divergence on our 2 hour, on the 2 hour time frame, right? We do have a beautiful bullish divergence right there. But what we said was like a 2 hour bullish divergence is not a reversal pattern. It is just a short-term correction pattern. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to be like, oh, we got a 2 hour bullish divergence on our MACD and we're gonna go to the moon. Okay, I try to avoid being too bullish on anything below a 6 hour time frame, right? And if you notice well on our MACD, on our RSI, excuse me, we did have a beautiful, okay, just like the MACD. Wasn't strong enough, right? But it is a double bottom. Okay, so we got a nice double bullish divergence, okay, on both of them. Okay, so it is a pretty strong signal whenever you get those type of signals, right? On the 3 hour, you can also see it is strong on the 3 hour, right? So that's why I was saying, like, be cautious. We're gonna pump back up to 52, 53 yesterday, right? Less than 24 hours, we said it. If I remember well, we said it, right? And we said, just be cautious once we get to a 52, 53. Just be cautious and don't FOMO, right? Because the 1 hour 100 EMA, we just broke it. Definitely going to be retesting it at 51. So, that's the first time we crossing above it since almost the 16th. Okay, that's almost like 7 days, right? Something like that. 9 days, 10 days, something like that, right? You do the math, right? So yeah, so we're done with BTC. I'm just gonna take a look at the chat room. So if you guys have any interesting questions, right, I'm gonna go through those charts, and if not, I'm gonna go back to BTC and Litecoin and all of that good stuff, right? So let me see. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. So XRP still consolidating. MACD just crossed bullish right here on the 6 hour. So on a daily basis, we're still below the daily 21. MACD is still pretty negative. So if we pump to the upside without MACD crossing bullish on a daily basis, it could just be a short-term reversal. We're going to need our MACD to flip bullish at least, right? So let's go ahead and move on to... And after that, I'm gonna go back to BTC, right? So CELO just got rejected right here at the top. Doesn't have any let's check the 8 hour. So 8 hour, we got support right here, just about like a 10,000 right there. Okay, just about 1002 right here. If we break it, we're gonna get another support just about like a 9,000 right there. 9187 actually, right here. But primary support just about 10,000. We already talked about Ether. Yeah, we already talked about Ether curving. Yes, it is making that correction. I said on my previous update. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go. Let's go back to Ether and looking at the on Ether. That's what we said last time, right? The move right here. That's why you don't want to short the head and shoulder pattern formation, even though we do have a clean head and shoulder pattern formation, right there. Okay, a bear might be looking at the head and shoulder pattern formation and trying to short the sucker right there, getting wrecked right now. A bull gonna be looking for this move right here and another move to the upside, right? But be cautious, okay? These flat correction, once again, they are bullish setups, okay? But whenever they give you this move, just be cautious, because if we get rejected, the move right here could be a hard rejection, okay? But since like we already got a bullish crossover, it might not be a hard rejection, okay? Because it is a three-way move right now, okay? So it is not an impulsive move so far. We just have to wait. If we break the top right here without creating a W, okay, because we can still retest the top, create a new high with a W, okay? So right here, okay, so it can do something like this, okay? So we just have to be very cautious. I'm still bullish on Ether, but once if we get rejected again right here just about 26-27, we might consider like to rebuy the dips, okay, just in case. But the macro scale, once again, it is still bullish. It could just be moving in a range before the next leg up, but it is still pretty bullish, kind of like what we got right here. As you can see right there, we did have a beautiful flat correction, right? We pumped it upside, but we created a W right there. You can see like, but it dipped, you know, and then pumped it upside, okay? I don't like to say W, but it is a pattern we've been using like since 2019, right? You know, 2019, like you know, back in the bear market, it was a good top formation type of pattern to pay attention to, right? Hey, what's up, Ahmed? Tether, let's go ahead and take a look at Tether for Ahmed. THETA. So Tether, it is giving us another correction, pretty much similar to the flat correction we got right there. So it is still on a downtrend. If you notice, well, you got one right here, one right there, another one right here, another one right there. I like to call them like doublets when they're dropping. Like, let's say you get a flat correction right here, get another one. So you're gonna get, if like we continue the downtrend right here, once we get the double bottom, the third one most likely going to be reversing, depending on which time frame you're looking at also, right? It could be a short-term reversal, or it could be you know, a strong reversal, right? But Tether has gone up a lot, so you know, something to keep in mind, just in case we have to retest our 2-day 21, which is just about like a $5, okay? MACD was already negative, so as long as MACD is negative, right, it is on a downtrend, okay? Regardless how strong the move going to be, we need a bullish crossover right here. All right, so let's go back to BTC. So basically BTC, what we just said was like, if you just join the live stream, what we just said was like, you know, on you know, on a daily basis right here, we exactly at our daily 100 EMA, and we're not basically breaking it, okay? So it's not going to be easy to break it. It is a daily 100 EMA. It is not hourly 100 EMA. It could take, you know, days, guys, to break the daily 100 EMA, right? That's why, you know, I was saying buy range just about like a 49 to 51. Anything below 49 going to be a steal. The lower it drops, okay, the lower it drops, the lower, you know, the bigger, you know, buying opportunity you're gonna see, okay? Something to consider, just in case like we dip below 49 again. So when are we long in BTC, bro? I mean, it is on a downtrend, so so we just have to be very, very cautious, right? It is on a downtrend. When price action was above the 3-day 21 EMA, what we were saying is like, we bullish. Okay, we extremely bullish, right? But since like we below the 21 EMA, right, and MACD already crossed bearish, okay, so we just have to be cautious. Okay, we just have to be cautious. We got plenty of time to long BTC. Okay, so when sucker was dropping right here, what we were saying is like we're gonna long it, because we're still above our 21 EMA. Okay, so that's what we did right here. Okay, that's what we did right here. So right now it is different. It is time to be cautious, right? For a nice, round bottom formation and another push to the upside, right? But if you rush this sucker, right, this sucker gonna basically get you in trouble. Let's see. So the BTC down is quite bullish, right? But got a beautiful rejection right here. So what I was most likely, okay, most likely going to be retesting the February highs right here, just about the late February, right? Which is right around like 10 cents. Okay, but bulls got rejected pretty hard. Okay, so that's a good news. Okay, so that's a good news, at least. Okay, going, at least like within the next like a few hours, seeing a beautiful rejection like that, that's going to be, that could impact the way we're going to be pushing to the upside, right? Just in case we do not break 46, 47, because if this guy doesn't break 7.5 cents, we likely not to break 47. Okay, something to just keep in mind. So we already breaking below the support line, also breaking below the 21 EMA. So BTC is still looking pretty strong, guys. It is still looking pretty strong. We just have to consolidate right here, stay above try to stay above the 21 EMA, and at the same time keep the bullish MACD, okay, right here. Okay, so we still got a bullish divergence on our RSI, not on our MACD, right? So let's see. All right, last time we flipped bullish also right here, we basically created a bullish divergence on our RSI, but we did not get one on our on our MACD. So it doesn't really matter if we get one right here, really. Okay, as long as we can basically maintain the bullish divergence right here. So that's gonna make it easy for us to stay bullish, right, for the next like a few weeks and so on. Did I call Satoshi? No, I didn't call Satoshi. It's like Jude Moonboy been calling regarding XRP going to 589. So I told him that we're gonna dump. So so that's excuse me, guys. Yeah. Da, da, da. So XLM, it is still consolidating right here. So it is still within the same triangular formation. So you just have to wait for a confirmation to reverse to the upside. Okay, still consolidating, double top, double bottom, could break out at any given time. So BTC back above 52. Let's check the 1 hour. 1 hour, we still yeah, we're still above it. So sucker is basically skyrocketing, right? That's a good news. Most bears gonna get wrecked shorting shorting, especially after the fast drop right here. Okay, yeah, beautiful divergence again right there, right here. So we got a double divergence on our on our hourly basis and 2 hour time frame, right there. Okay, nice resistance range right here. I actually broke it. Okay, just broke it. Yeah, so just broke it. So let's see, guys. Lower degree looking nice. It's just like our, you know, our 3-day, our 3-day 21 EMA going to give us a tough time at 53.2. Okay, that's definitely going to give us a tough time right here. We got one up. Even another hard rejection, guys, going to be okay as long as we can maintain a solid ground right here. Okay, just like what we did back in 10K area right there. Okay, right there. If like we can maintain the same ground level, right, just keep retesting the support area without breaking it, that's going to be a potential reversal pattern, right? You just don't want to break the 47, if we, 46 right now, right? Because if we break 46, depending on which exchange you're using, right, if we break it, we're likely to retest the February lows right there, just about 43. Okay, which is still going to be okay, right? I think it is still okay to retest 43. Okay, take a look at it on the monthly. So monthly basis, volume, it is still low right there. As I said, we could get a very aggressive month of May if the volume right here is lower than the previous 3, 5, 6 month buying pressure. You see what I'm saying? So it only means like no one is selling really. Market is right, but no one is selling. Okay, if you take a look at it on Bybit, pretty low. Take a look at it on Bitstamp, very low. Coinbase, pretty low, and we only got like 5 days left, right, for the monthly candle. Actually 4 days, right? So I don't think like we're gonna double our volume right here. We got like 380,000 BTC volume, right, in three and a half weeks. So I don't think we're gonna get more than 100,000 volume, right, within the next 4 days. So it means like low volatility really. Okay, not low volatility, but not high enough volume. Okay, for the next, we're not gonna get high enough volume for the next few days, right, unless something crazy happens, right? So but monthly time frame looks pretty juicy. Okay, on a 3 weeks time frame, yeah, we're getting a bearish engulfing candle. It is okay. We've been through it before right here. Okay, so if we get rejected again right here at 62 within the next 3 weeks after the next cycle, if we get rejected at 62 up to 64, 65 range, that could be it. We could like start like calling for the top, right? But let's see. All right, Let's see. Volume is pretty low, and we're gonna close the candle in 10 days. So let's see. Okay. I'm gonna close the candle in 10 days. $16 on the 7th. Okay, so on the 7th it's like what, 12 days, right? We got 12 days to go, okay, to close the candle right here. So 50-day cycle, it is still okay, very low volume. We're gonna close the 50-day cycle on the 30th. So even if we close the monthly red, right, we still got the 50-day cycle, which is if like we're going to be in a bull market, it is likely to flip bullish. Okay, even if we do not flip bullish, it is likely to get a nice reversal back above like a 57 before like a end of May, if and only if we're going to be in a bull market, right? Something to keep in mind. So macro scale, it is still pretty bullish, nothing bearish on the macro scale so far, right? Nothing bearish. I know some bears, I heard, I don't know any bears right now calling for 10k, but I heard you know, some bears calling for 10k and all that good stuff, but we will see. We will see if bears gonna get these ranges, right? And remember, bears been calling for lower prices since like 20k. Okay, since 20k. If you guys remember the first rejection we got, we said, oh, you know, BTC just, you know, going to get rejected at 19k, and we're going to dip down to 13, 10k and all that good stuff. 40k rejection, they've been calling for 20k. You know, 50k rejection, they've been calling for 32, right? So 64 rejection, now they're calling for 10k. They're not even calling for 30k. They're calling for 10k. It's too soon, guys, too soon. Okay. So uni, it is still above the 2-day 21, but we're not crossing bullish yet. So we have to basically force the MACD to cross bullish. If not, we could see a hard drop. Okay, and support going to be right here, just in case. Okay, what I mean hard drop, I mean like, you know, breaking below 21, not like sell off or anything. Okay, and that's going to be the support level to look for, if and only if we do not get the bullish crossover right here. If we break it, it is just going to be a hold, and we're going to be looking for the $40, $50 range. Okay, just in case, right? So let's go back to BTC down. It looks like it is not down anymore. Yeah, it is down. It is down. Yeah, it's down to the 100 EMA. A very aggressive rejection right here. 27% down. This one reminds me of you know, the when BTC was like 8,600 range. That, you know, rejection we got at 86, 87. Bang. So kind of consolidated pump, but after that it basically managed to give us a wedge pattern like that. But let's see if this BTC down gonna do something like that, right? All in XRP. All right, great. ample fourth. Ample fourth, I think it's all called AMPR. Check it. Is it a good investment? I mean, I don't know, but it is at the very bottom. I think it got added on Coinbase, I'm not sure, but it is at the very bottom right now. So it is, it could be a good time to start accumulating right here, you know, breaking out on the wedge pattern. So it is a good level to start reaccumulating, just in case, even if we move sideways, right? That's still going to be a good level to be accumulating at. Okay, even if it moves sideways, that's still going to be a good buy. It got added on Coinbase, I think. I'm not sure, right? But let's double check. Nope, it's not it. It might be something else then. But it is on Bittrex, right? Yeah, it is on Bittrex. It is on Bittrex. It is on Gemini. So Uniswap, SushiSwap, KushiSwap, SendSwap. It's on Coinbase, so thanks a lot, Mark. Thanks a lot. It's called fourth on Coinbase. Let's see. Okay, it's called fourth, right? So that probably doesn't have enough. Yeah, it doesn't have enough good stuff to do anything on it. But looking at coin, yeah, the sucker. I think we talked about it before. I can't remember, but you know, I think it was right here. We said the flat correction right here. We're gonna be going ballistic. So it looks good versus a dollar. Looks good versus the dollar. Looks really, really good. Well, once again, these setups, I mean, it's not financial advice, but they're not like a short-term trade where you're looking for like a 100% move in one day, like a Dogecoin, all that good stuff. So it is something like, you know, one might accumulate right here, because once they pump, right, this type of setup like EGLD, Filecoin, you know, accumulating for like 6-9 months, once they pump, guys, you know, they're just gonna get the job done. Okay, they're not gonna be messing around like 10% pump to 15% pump. They're gonna get the job done. 90%, 100%, 210x. Okay, but one has to be very, very patient buying the dips right here. I mean, there's no dips right here at all. It's just sideways. Okay, there's no dips at all. Since February, we only down 30%. That's not a lot. Okay, we dip as low as 50%. Okay, yeah, let's go back to BTC. So sucker is above 52. It is above 52, guys. It is above 52. That's beautiful, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Litecoin, it is back above 230 to 35 range. As we said right here, we could dip lower, but that's not just safe, right? To be shorting, I think like buying the dip, it is safer. We're still in a bull market till we get the confirmation, and we could basically start to be bearish and shorting all these suckers. 3-day MACD is still positive. 2-day MACD bearish short term. Even if we dip lower, once again we got support at right here, just about 180 to 196 range. Okay, we already talked about uni. Let's take a look at new NUBTC. NUBTC at 0.786, so it is still on a downtrend, not confirmation yet. No confirmation yet. MACD is still it is at 0.786 right now. Okay, so that's what we said last time, right? If we break the 0.618. XMR. XMR still on an uptrend. Right now we got support right here. Resistance right there, still at August high, all the way up to 0.1 BTC. 0.1 BTC, 0.01 BTC is almost like what, $500 Monero, right? So people basically sold their Monero based on the FUD, but it is still on an uptrend. Beautiful setup right here. That's what I'm expecting from Tezos, but it is just lagging. Okay, Monero just got, you know, the clean setup, but that's what we've been anticipating from Tezos. Same setup right here. Now let's take a look at QKC. Yeah, QKC is back down to support 2-day 100 EMA right here. Let's see, we will need our MACD to flip bullish right there. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at XTZ. So XTZ, it is back to support. We could get the reversal back to the top. If we reverse back down, we could get the move up later on. Volume is low. Isn't it a stable coin? Fourth, I don't think it is a stable coin, because a stable coin should be 1, right? Or 0, but fourth is almost like whatever, $40, something like that. It's like, no, not $40. It's like $1. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking about $40. So fourth is going back and forth, up and down, whatever. That's the FTX chart. Okay. Okay. SNLGS, it is at support right here, 3-day, just about 3-day 100 EMA. 3-day 21 below it. So let's see what we're gonna get later on. Let's go back to BTC, guys. We above we above 52 still. Yeah, we did talk about this move, right? But it dipped down first and pumped it upside. What we were anticipating was like we could get the move right here, right? Then get this move, then get that move. But it basically just did the opposite. Get this move first before getting that move, right? But it is the same. Sometimes you know the both directions. It's just like the timing. You knew it's gonna go up and it's gonna go down, or it's gonna go down and it's gonna go up. But you just don't know the. Sometimes you just you can miss the timing. You know. You knew like it's gonna retest this range 52, 53 before dipping low, or it's gonna retest the low 40s, right? Mid 40s before pumping to 52, 53. Yeah, we're still correcting, guys. I think we're still in a correction, so just have to be cautious, okay? Till we get a clean directional move on the 6 hour. It is bullish, so we just need to stay above the 21 EMA right now. Okay, we just need to stay above it. Alright guys, I'm just gonna call it a day. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna be going for another live stream tomorrow, right? Depending on market volatility. If markets decides to give us something interesting, we're gonna go for another live stream. Okay, if not, I'm gonna send you guys a short-term update regarding BTC and Ethereum. If you want me to cover any other alt, right, I try to make it very short, the updates. So if you want me to cover any other alt, let me know in the comment section, right, which alt you want me to cover with Ethereum, right, and in BTC, right? And I'm gonna try to add some of those if the updates are short enough, right? All right guys, thanks a lot for watching, man. Be safe out there. We're going to the moon, guys. We're going to the moon.